Brother said OMG R2D2's making sound. He just said OMG. Now you sound like sister. Am I gonna have one? Charge my phone for a week.
There's going to be a lot of this.
Oh, well, then you got it. Oh, you want to call it?
Can I count these up? Not right this second.
We can, but we won't.
I wonder if he's going to get on my performance nerves again and tell me to drop kick him. He did last year. He was inside the thing, running around, and he got on artist nerves. Me and my buddy, you met Patrick. He told me and Patrick to drop kick him.
Did you?
No, I didn't want to get thrown out.
The lady said somebody already did.
No.
Stop moving. I understand. You want to find. Get up and stand. You'll get tired of standing.
I want to stand.
Rumble. He is the best in the world. Let's be loud for CM Punk.
I just turned it on. Hello. How's everybody doing? Okay. Has anybody ever been to one of these before? No. Oh, lovely. I brought donuts, and I'm sure if you're from Portland, you're probably sick to death of Voodoo Donuts. I wanted to get Blue Star Donuts, but they're always closed. Yeah. I know what's up. What happened? You got married at Voodoo Donuts? All right. Okay. The general idea is if you ask a good question, and I'm the judge, jury, and executioner, you get a donut. There's obviously not enough donuts for everybody, but I don't know if everybody gets to ask a question. We'll just kind of play it by ear, and I encourage sharing. So if you get a donut and you want to share with somebody, please, sharing is caring. And I'm ready, if you're ready. What does this say?
I guess I didn't know who you were.
Just in case. Yeah. Has anybody been to any other panels today? No. What'd you see? Oh, really? Okay. You see anything cool?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Like what?
His whole block is black with comic book writers and artists, and I want to know what's in the water on that block. So.
I got you. Interesting. Where does he live? Where does he live?
He's from New York.
Oh. I don't know. Okay, let's have fun. That's the name of the game.
That's a lot of pressure on me. Every time I come down here for a voodoo donut, my coach won't let me get one, so I'm really hoping I have a good question for you.
Okay.
And I also hope it's not a personal one. There's been a couple times you've walked out in a Gracie hoodie.
Mhm.
I gotta know, are you thinking about maybe doing an MMA fight, or are you just enjoying the grappling?
I'm always asked this question by Ariel Helwani, and the answer is I don't know.
It's a fair answer. Do you enjoy the grappling?
A lot of you might be getting the I don't know answer a lot today. But no, yeah, I enjoy jiu-jitsu a lot. I don't get to do it as often as I would like. And yeah, I believe there may be an itch to scratch out there somewhere. Maybe, I don't know. You can have a donut.
I'll share some of more up here, guys.
No, I take the whole donut. You shouldn't take the whole donut, but if you're with somebody, just share with them. I don't know. See? There you go. Sharing is caring.
Hello, I just want to first say thank you for making me a fan of wrestling again. I'm a huge fan of Colt Cabana's worst promo ever. I always said if I ever got to ask you a question, I'd ask you, what's it like to be friends with Colt Cabana?
It's pretty awesome, but it also kind of sucks because we never get to hang out. I haven't seen him since, I don't know, maybe Christmas or something like that. Because he's on the road as much as I am, and lately he's been going down to the Performance Center doing stuff. So like the 2 days I'm home a week, like he leaves, but he tells me it gives him good insight on what my travel schedule is like. So. Yeah, he's my best friend. He's awesome. He's a great dude. He's one of the few people in the world. Like I classify my best friends as somebody. If I called them at like 4 in the morning, like broken down on the side of the road, 6 hours away. This person, like no questions asked, is just gonna like roll out of bed, come out, be bury a body.
Joy and Agnes told me to tell you hi.
Oh, I'm glad they're here. They're not here, right?
They're at
They're
the
booth.
booth, yeah.
I'm gonna try to go visit. You want a donut? What's up, bud?
I was wondering how you felt about winning the Royal Rumble from entry number 1.
Well, I haven't done it yet, so unless you're from the future. I'm excited. I haven't been to a Rumble in 3 years, because the last 2 years I've had the title. Not that that's such a bad thing, but the Rumble's always been my favorite pay-per-view, so I'm excited to get back in it this year, and I'm excited I get to start it. The last Rumble I was in, I think I was number 1, and Daniel Bryan was number 2. So, yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to repeat that this year, but yeah, I'm gonna try to stay in there as long as I can and try to win. Thanks.
I was wondering if you guys are going to bring back the ice cream bars.
I mean, if we haven't by now, that was 3 years ago, we're probably not. We're leaving a lot of money on the table and a whole lot of ice cream on the table. But not my call, but I have donuts. If you want one, you can have one.
You guys don't get to see the look, the pleading looks that we get from people for the donuts.
This is supposed to be reserved for really good questions. I do a lot of these, and honestly, I get a lot of repeat questions, but I understand some of you haven't seen some of these, even though they go on YouTube and stuff. I just, waiting for those diamond in the rough questions. No pressure.
You played a lot of different characters from like Straight Edge to the Straight Edge Society, Paul Heyman stuff. Now being more on the good side. Do you prefer being more of the quote-unquote face or heel?
I think I've always said I like being a bad guy better, but you know, they both have their pros and their cons, and right now I'm just kind of having fun, just going out there and just kind of doing whatever. I'm very relaxed. Like I just gotta go out there and just do whatever. So it's interesting. If I have a solid bad guy to work against, I enjoy what I'm doing right now. It's fun.
Nice. And you should slick back your hair. I got some homemade here.
Well, I'm not going to do it right now. I need a haircut. No, but go ahead.
So the first day I saw you in WWE, I've been wondering, who's your favorite opponent going against in the ring?
It's a very easy answer. Rey Mysterio has always been my favorite guy to wrestle. Hey, if I give you a donut, you're going to share it with your sister? You want a donut, kiddo? Yeah?
It's a blind box. You won't know what you get.
You all gone already? I'm killing it. Oh. No refunds.
Alright, so why did you join the Nexus and turn your back on Wade Barrett?
First of all, who cares about Wade Barrett? The money was good. You know? we try not to talk about the Nexus, the new Nexus stuff. Spider-Man.
CM Punk,
Yes.
how'd you learn your moves?
Well, most of them are just stolen from other people. I went to be a wrestler, you got to go to wrestling school, you know. So I did that, and that's how I learned some of them, and I forgot most of them. Now I have like 2. Want a donut? Yeah. Come on.
They're brothers.
Ah,
Younger brother.
that's where you got to share that donut with your brother.
Okay.
All right, follow that, sir.
So, everybody knows that you and Paul are still great friends outside the ring. I'm wondering,
Okay, we're gonna go now, okay? Come on.
You know, it's one of those weird things in the job description. And I do this too. Anytime I'm in there with somebody and it needs to, you know, look good, I always tell them to make sure they lay it in, and he did the same thing. So, you know, we were telling a story, and it needed to be violent. So, I mean, he understood it. It's not like I felt bad about it. You know, we both got paid for it. So it's okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi. My question is, I know there's a lot of rumors been running around.
Always lots of rumors.
You know, you're thinking about maybe at least easing back on the in-ring stuff. My question is, who would you like your last opponent to be?
I don't know. That's never crossed my mind. And I don't really know You know, I'm sure there's probably like a really good poetic answer if I sat down and thought about it. But last opponent in WWE versus last opponent wrestling ever is two different questions. So I'm sorry I can't really give you a solid answer. You know, I would love to endorse somebody that probably needs it, but I don't really know who that person is right now. You know.
That's the bad news.
Apparently, planted the seeds for the big CM.
I don't know, black.
That? It's a psychic Pokemon.
What is this kind of Pokemon?
Umbreon.
Umbreon? We have an Umbreon.
Mine stands. See? Mine stands.
Mine does.
You got Pikachu?
Yeah! Can you please take this off?
Hold on. Wait your mama soon, okay?
Tom and William Durrett, please report to the information booth. Tom and William Durrett, please report to the information booth.
You guys happy Mama's broke?
Mom, are you gonna play it?
You happy Mama is broke? Damn it! No, Mama's broke. We are leaving. I told you we are. We're going home now.
Hey guys, Miss Sarah here, talking about Wizard World Portland Comic-Con 2014. Okay, a lot of people, so much fun like I said in the last video, and I got a lot of stuff to show you guys, but I first off want to talk about my bad experience that I had because of some misunderstanding about a VIP ticket. I bought the VIP ticket because I've been planning this con out for a long time, and I was like, I want to buy the best ticket in the house. Whatever. Well, I get to the con, and I get into a celebrities line, and they tell me to go to the general line. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I have a VIP experience ticket. I'm in the VIP line. And she's like, no, you buy an individual ticket for each. You have to buy a specific ticket for a specific person. So, like, for example, Norman Reedus VIP experience gets you in the VIP line. You don't actually get into the Norman Reedus line. Okay, anyways. So, I get into a photo op line for celebrity, and I guess that's considered the only VIP line that I got. So when I go into the autograph line for that celebrity that I just took a picture with, they told me to go to the general line. I'm like, I don't think you understand. I have a VIP experience ticket. And they're like, well, a basic VIP experience ticket is considered getting in the door 30 minutes early on Saturday and Sunday, and plus you get extra goodies in the bag. That's considered a VIP experience, and you only get to pick one celebrity to get into a VIP line, which makes no sense to me. So then I ran down to the ticket booth and said, give me the definition of this ticket. And the guy just explained the same thing to me, and that a guy actually bought each individual celebrity ticket, which can be, like you guys, it can be like $200 just to get into a VIP line. For example, Norman Reedus, and it could be like $329, I think it was, to get into Stan Lee's VIP line. Like, for each individual person, which is ridiculous. It's like, oh, you could spend like $1,000 on one celebrity. Okay, I mean, $1,000, depending on like how many you're getting, it just seems ridiculous. Okay, so then I said I want a refund, and I want, you know, a 3-day general ticket. And they're like, well, well, it depends if we'll refund you or not, depending on the stuff that's in the bag, on the condition of the items or not. And I'm like, and I'm thinking in my head, bitch, I just got these items, give me a refund. So they refunded me, because if they didn't, I would have really been pissed off. But anyways, my bottom line to this story is, do not buy a basic VIP experience unless you want to waste your money to pay $200 just to get in the door 30 minutes early on a Saturday and a Sunday, and only get to pick one celebrity to get into a VIP Speed Pass line, and that's it. Don't do it. The biggest ripoff I ever heard of in my life. Okay, we're done with that. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the, well, actually, you know what? I'm going to start off with this, because this was, now that I've mentioned my bad experience, this was actually the first person that I went in line for a photo op, which was a VIP line, and the autograph told me to go into the general line. I got my picture taken with CM Punk. Looks nice. He's happy. Cool. Glad to get that. I asked him if I could give him a hug, and he said, sure. I'm like, alright, sweet. He signed this for me, and this I'm happy to hang on my wall. The Infinity Gauntlet signed by George Perez. Really nice guy. If you ever get to meet him, he is just really cool. I also gave him a hug. Oh man. Crap. Burt Ward. If anybody doesn't know who Burt Ward is, he played Robin in Batman in the 60s. This was another part of my Batman collection, so this was cool to have. I also got one for my nephew, so that's cool. This is another person I was really excited to see, because I just think he's legendary. Peter Mayhew, who played Chewbacca in Star Wars. As a kid, I always wondered who is the guy in that, and it was him. He's cool. I also got my picture taken with him, but that was with my phone. I didn't pay for a photo op. Cassandra Peterson, also known as Elvira, and she dressed up as Elvira on Saturday, which I wasn't able to snap a picture of her, but she looked pretty dang good. Okay, at the last minute, Wizard World announced this one guest, and not in a million years that I think I would meet him. This was a show, I'm going to say, I personally loved to watch as a kid. And if she ever comes to a con, I'd be so honored to also have her sign this, but Ted Raimi signed this for me, and that's awesome. I think that's pretty dang cool. Another almost there completion to my Walking Dead collection. Lori Holden signed this for me, and this is, from what the lady said at her booth, her personal favorite. This is her headshot, I guess. So. Okay, Packy's really jealous of this. I'm sorry, Packy. Hey, don't be mad at me, okay? Alright. Ah! Kim Coates and Ron Perlman signed this for me. Ron Perlman's also known for Hellboy and Slade from Teen Titans. He's fairly new, right? This guy? No, where's he from?
Resident Evil.
Okay.
Silent Hill, I do believe.
I figured.
Black Hawk Down.
Yeah.
Okay. It's weird, I never recognized him.
He's been in a few things.
Anyways, Kim Coates and Ron Perlman signed this for me, and they also wrote their names Tig and Clay, which Packy is just so, I'm sorry!
Get on to the next one.
Shut up. So I took my brother to a Comic-Con for the first time, and I said, you have to go, because I know you're a big fan of this guy. You gotta go. I gave my brother the special treatment. I paid for his, as long as he paid for his ticket in the door, I got him his autograph and his photo ops, which I think was pretty nice sister to do, don't you think? Robert Englund from Nightmare on Elm Street. He's mainly known for Nightmare on Elm Street, but he's been in other things, but, like zombie strippers. Didn't tell my brother that. But, anyways, he signed this for me, and I asked him to write, every town has an Elm Street. Which is true, every town has an Elm Street. So, and he was such in character, you guys, like, okay, this girl was in line, and he goes, oh, quit crying, biatch! Like, he was like, literally, he went up to my brother and goes, sleep cows! I was like, holy crap. This is probably the most expensive autograph I have ever paid, but I went all crazy out on this con, because like I said, I've been playing it for a year, so I thought, what the hell, go nuts. I not only bought one for me, I also bought one for my grandma, and she's gonna flip when she gets her mail. I not only paid for the autograph, apparently they're charging $5 on the picture as well, which I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, but okay. Okay. But it was worth it. William Shatner.
Danny Crane!
Yeah!
That's what I would have been.
PJ Hooker. He looks so tired though. But he's such a nice guy. You know, I can't believe
83 years old.
He's 85.
85.
And I wanted to tell him, sir, you do not look like you are 85. You look like you are 30 years younger. I swear to God. Such a nice guy. Well, that's it, guys. On
Hey,
to the next person.
It's Packy. I got comics. I didn't go to Comic-Con because I couldn't afford it, but Jason was cool enough to take a few of my comics for me and get them signed. All by George Perez, because he's a beautiful man. We got new Teen Titans. It says #1. I'm pretty sure it's like volume 2. They got that signed right up in the And this one was cool because this is one of my key issues that Jason found for me and got signed for me. So he's like responsible for this a lot, and it's beautiful because it's key issue where Robin says, fuck you, Robin. But Dick Grayson's like, fuck you, Robin. Bye. don't want to be Robin anymore. Tired of being the Bat Shadow. So that's cool. And then Superman #1 of the New 52. This second wave of Superman comics. George Perez did a lot of the artwork. He even did the cover on this. And I got this for like $9 when it came out because it had already been out for like a couple months. And then he got that signed from me too. Beautiful. So that's pretty neat. And then on the back, this is what do you want to call this? This is a preemptive look at what's coming for Emerald City Comic Con. I've got the other Superman #1, Superman Unchained. We got Scott Snyder. Jim Lee won't be there, but Dustin Nagayan will. Those two will be at Emerald City, so you'll be seeing this in a few months. Signatures. Okay, bye.
Hey guys, this is Cam and Jason, and I'm showing you my pickups from Wizard World Portland this year. I got a bunch of comics signed by a few different guys. I didn't buy any comics at the con. These are already purchased comics and somewhat trades. First one is Red Hood and Outlaws Requiem, signed by Tyler Kirkham. I already had Scott Lobdell signed on there, so it was really cool getting that done. This is actually the one what's going with me to Emerald City Comic Con because Miko Seon did the cover, I do believe. So that's going to get signed again. Next one is Red Hood and Outlaws #16, part of the Death of the Family issue. Signed by Tyler Kirkham. And the last one is Teen Titans #0. It's again by Tyler. This comic's getting a lot of controversy behind it. A lot of issues. People are pissed off at the comic. But you know what? I don't care. It's a great team. I love these guys. Happy to get it signed. Next up, all these are my George Perez comics, and I'll go ahead and show you. First one is Tales of Teen Titans, the Judas Contract #1 or Book 1, The Eyes of Terra Markov. Very happy to get that signed. I got this from Dynasty's collection. Happy to get it in my collection. I am missing book 2, but I have book 3, First Appearance of Nightwing, signed by George Perez. Very happy to get that. Packy hates me for this one. Next one is Teen Titans, or the New Teen Titans, issue #23, signed by George Perez on the bottom there. Very cool to get those done. I love Starfire, so that made me happy. And this is Tales of Teen Titans, issue looks like 60, beginning the fear-filled return of Trigon. There he is. He's creepy with his eyeballs. That's Raven's Poppy. That's signed. Tales of the Teen Titans #46. It's really cool getting that signed. And last one, this is a 5-part series called The New Titans, A Lonely Place of Dying. We got part 4 of 5. I've never read them. Looks pretty good. He has a signature on there too. And like Sarah, but I'm not going to get too much involved or into detail with my issue, what I had at Wizard World. Just say they need to screen staff what they hire. I blasted the guy on Facebook, so if you're on my Facebook page, you probably have an idea of what's going on, so I'm not going to get into that. But up next is my Image comic, which I'm planning on trying to get to sign by as many people as possible. One of the founders, Jim Valentino, was at the con, and I already had Willis already signed it from last year, and it's right there on the bottom. There's some great artists what came out of Image Comics, like Merritt Michaels, Norm Rampon, Jim Lee's actually in there. Tons of guys came out of Image Comics, so I was happy to have that. And I can't go to a con without getting something from Randy Emberlin because he's our Portland Spider-Man hero. So that was really cool getting that done. Always nice to see him at these conventions. He comes with his wife, very nice guy. So that was my pickups. We're planning Emerald City soon, so stay tuned for that.